You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Hey, tune into your Thursday edition of Hard Hitting Radio. I'm your host again, Toriano Parker, along with our super executive, super producer, brother Jabari Edmonds from One Love Magazine. Best editors and film and publishing company you can make. You need your flyers, you need that production, you need your commercial. You call Jabari Edmonds, One Love Magazine. Today, on our Thursday afternoon on the Deuces, we have a distinguished guest that doesn't need much introduction, but I talked it over to our producer, and we're going to let this person introduce themselves. How are you doing this evening?
Well, hello, Mr. Toriano Parker.
I'm fine.
Thank you for inviting me to your weekly radio program, and I'm much honored to be here today. Well, let me just introduce to the radio listening audience today. I am Princess Denise Wright, radio host personality of Praise 1590 AM, WRXB, and 96.5 FM radio on your dial. Today, I just want to tell you about a great event that's coming up in the month of November. It is Matters of the Heart, Radio and Connecting Point nonprofit organization annual, well, really it's our 8th annual Thanksgiving turkey giveaway and health awareness event. Now, with this being my 8th year hosting this event, we're taking it to another level this year. I generally have the event at my church, which is Glad Tidings Assembly of God. But this year, the doors have been opened up to us at Pinellas Technical College, which is at 901 34th Street South. So we're looking forward to this event, and let me just give you a few details about it. This event also is being co-sponsored by the Southern Christian, the local chapter, the Pinellas chapter of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, which they're putting in their support, their hats with donations of turkeys and gift cards, and we're looking for charitable donations from the public. So let me give you a little details. Okay, now this is a health awareness event too, so that means that if there are any medical health providers, vendors out there that like to be a part of this, any individuals with businesses, any agencies, any corporations, or whoever you are, we are open the door to you to be a vendor at this event. And the vendors' booths are only $20. So what I'd like for you to do is give me a call at 727-488-8818 if you'd like to sign up as a vendor. Now, if you'd like to partner with me by donating some turkeys or getting some grocery store gift cards, that would be also nice. And again, that number is 727-488-8818. We're so excited. This is our 8th year, and I'm so glad that Mr. Parker here is going to be a part of it. He's a great supporter of all of my Matters of the Heart Thanksgiving events. And this year, with him being actually the president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, that makes it even more sweeter and nicer. But we want to just open the door to anyone that's listening to this broadcast today. Please give me a call, because this is the time of the year that you can really make a difference in the lives of a family that really could use your help in having a bountiful Thanksgiving dinner. We want to bless at least 250 families, and we know that you're out there and that you'll be glad to help us with this, and I just look forward to you giving me a call. Now that number again is 727-488-8818, or you could go to our website, www.mattersoftheheartministry.org, and get more information about this event. Also, Mr. Parker, what I like to say about this also is that, you know, with myself being a radio host personality for the last 11 years, I just, you know, it's not too often that other radio host personalities will give you an opportunity to be on their program. But today, by you taking this time to open that door, so we can just get the word out through media by any means necessary about this event. We're going to have a lot of great guests on the program. We're looking forward to having you on the program to talk about what you're doing and any projects that you have coming up, Mr. Parker. And we're just come out that day. We're going to have vendors that's giving clothes away. We're going to have vendors that's giving health products away, giving massages, and even feeding you. So just come on out and be a part of this great event. And again, my number is 727-488-8818. Give them a call today and let me know how you like to get involved with helping us bless 250 needy families in the Tampa Bay area, in our city, in our community.
Wow, you got so much going on. How many years going on? How many years you been doing this?
This Thanksgiving event, 8 years. Yes, and each year, each round gets a little higher, Mr. Parker.
So if we were gonna say for his numbers, how many families do you think you fed over almost the last 10 years?
I would say we probably have fed about 3,000 or 4,000 families.
That's huge.
Yes, at least.
Wow.
Yes, we are. And you know, it's nothing greater because I remember when I was a young mother and had my children, you know, I remember at a time that one time someone came knocking at my door and said they wanted to bless me with a Thanksgiving basket because they knew I was the mother of 3 young little children. And I think maybe that's where the seed got planted, that I just love giving too, because it's nothing greater than just helping people. Right. You know, it's not all about me, myself, and I, but whatever you can do to help someone else less fortunate is truly a blessing. Truly a blessing.
Wow. And if somebody wants to drop something off, do you have any drop-off locations or anything?
Well, yes, they can drop off, if you want to drop off grocery store gift cards in any amount, like $10, $15, or anything like that, or you want to drop off some non-perishable food items, you can drop them off at Advantage Financial Services at 833 22nd Street South, Suite A. That's a drop off if you like to. There's individuals here in the office that if I'm not here, they will kindly take your donations or checks. Also, that if you make them payable to Matters of the Heart, you can leave them here also for any amount that you like to give. But that will be a drop-off point at Advantage Financial Services at 833 22nd Street South, Suite A.
Hey, going to, like I say, as in a wrap-up, again, the date is when and the time and where?
November 14th.
Do you have to be invited to come?
No, the community is invited. November 14th at Pinellas Technical College, 901 34th Street South, and the event will kick off at 11 o'clock a.m. We'll be going from 11 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. And one other thing I want to say on the economic notice, that the week that we're having this event, which is the second week in November, turkeys will be on sale at all the grocery stores for at least 59 cents a pound. You can get a turkey for $6, $7, $8. So that's the time to go out and get all the turkeys that you want to give us. If you want to donate 25 turkeys, 50 turkeys, 100 turkeys, give me a call. But that's the week you want to go out and get the turkeys, because that's the time that the grocery stores put them on sale. And you can really bless somebody economically by just going out that week from the 9th through the 13th to get 1 turkey, 5 turkeys, 10 turkeys, or whatever. So I just want to put that out there. That's why I have it the second week in November every year, just because of that alone.
Wow, fantastic. It is good. Really, Bart does run on a weekend where it's very affordable, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
a whole week. Yes, they'll be on sale. And so far, I can say this: for the last 8 years, that's the way things have been in place. And I pray to God that this year nothing changes. That they're still on sale, that wheat, for 59 cents a pound.
I've followed your work for as long as I can remember being on this earth, and I think you've done a tremendous job, especially throughout the community, elderly, people less fortunate. We're on the show. We cannot tell you how much we appreciate it. And I know you're doing a December event, which we would like to definitely have you on the show for that. We hope everybody can get out to this November event. You need a family that's in need. The drop-off point again is 833 22nd Street South, right here in the Deuces. You can get in touch with myself or Brother Jabbar. If you had any more additional information or questions, please feel free. Or if you still want to get on the show, please give Brother Jabbar a call. You know how to reach him: Facebook, Twitter. You can send a parrot to go get him a message. Hey, give us a call. Hey, we're going to wrap up and go into commercial. We'd like to thank again Princess Denise Wright for coming on our show, telling about the fabulous event you have next month at PTech. I hope all families can do it. I think Bo Norwood over at PTech is doing an excellent job hosting events for people.
Oh, he is. He's just opening the door to
Absolutely.
anyone who has a great event. Just like last week, they had Law Fest.
Yeah.
And so, like I say, in about 3 weeks, we are going to do Matters of the Heart, Thanksgiving turkey giveaway, and health awareness event.
Yeah.
So we invite you to come out and be a part of this. And just give me a call.
Thank you again. We're going to go to our commercial. Make sure you give up to our big sponsor, One Love Magazine, the best edited publishing, filming, anything you can name. You give Brother Jabbar Edmonds a call. You tell him I said call him. I'm going to run to a commercial. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Thank you. This is your Hard Hitting Radio. I'm your host again, Toriana Parker. See you after the commercial break. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Make sure.
Hey, you tuned in again to your second edition of today's show, Hard Hitting Radio. I'm your host, Toriana Parker, along with our super executive producers, Brother Jabbar Edmonds, One Love Magazine. We're on the Deuces with our second guest today. I've known this brother for a long time, a classmate of mine, wrestled the same wrestling team, and who always has done great work with his church and his community. He actually right now is one of the project coordinators for Habitat for Humanity, doing a special project in the Midtown area. This is designed for people in our listening audience. He has a product that almost whether your grandmother or your struggling family member that's a homeowner in this area, this brother can help you out. Without any injection, I'm going to bring in Antoine Wells. How you doing today, brother?
Very well, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Hey, can you tell our listening audience tell them a little bit about Habitat Humanity and how Habitat Humanity can help them?
Basically, what has happened is Habitat for Humanity has taken on the responsibility of preserving the St. Pete Midtown area. The way we're doing that is by the city of St. Pete funding the project. Habitat for Humanity is going out and getting subcontractors to do roofing, plumbing, AC, attic insulation, electrical upgrades, exterior paint, and landscaping. And so basically what happens is the loan is given to the homeowners at 0 interest for 30 years for the material costs only. After 10 years, 50% of the loan is going to be forgiven. So take for instance, if the material cost for a roof is $3,000, after 10 years the homeowner only owes $1,500 at 0% interest, which makes it very affordable. And that's for all those different repairs. So the Habitat responsibility is to ensure that the subcontractors are doing the job appropriately, gets permitted and signed off by the city of St. Pete, and that homeowners are satisfied with the work that's being done.
Wow, all that. And let me ask you, what area do I need to live in St. Pete to get this type of help?
This pilot program is started from 9th Avenue South
Okay.
to 26th Avenue South, and then from 19th Street to 25th Street.
Okay. So in that square radius, if my home is in there, what else do I need to do to qualify?
Basically, there's two different ways to apply, and that's either through the website, the Habitat for Humanity website, or you can come here to 833 22nd Street South, which is a satellite office for Habitat for Humanity, and I can provide you with a brochure and application, pre-application. The requirements are basically the willingness to partner with Habitat for Humanity,
Okay.
and the ability to pay back.
Okay.
And the payback is, again, is very, very minimum cost for the repairs, for the material costs only.
It's in income guidelines. Hey, can my grandmother make too much or too less? Would that be any issue?
There are income guidelines. The brochure will specify those guidelines based on how many people per household.
Right.
For the most part, pretty much anybody that applies will qualify,
Oh, okay.
as long as they submit all the documentation that is needed. That documentation is basically going to be proof of income, no matter what income that is. Also, it's going to be 6 months checking account, bank statements, 1 month savings account statement, W-2, any income tax documents that you have if you're working for the last 2 years.
Wow. Because somebody had a problem with her getting the application complete. Could they come and see you? Could you help them out?
Yes, we can. Not only can I help them out, I'm sure you can, Terry, on it.
Okay, good. Yeah, I know the application pretty well. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that being your area of expertise.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah, I know. Hey, how long this program will last?
It's a 4-year program.
Okay.
Basically, just started this year. We are in the contract for the next 4 years to assist as many homeowners here in this area, which is another one of the requirements. The home has to be in the homeowner's name, and they have to occupy their home.
So they have to be on the title,
Yes,
and they got to be the primary residence.
has to be a permanent residence.
Wow, that is tremendous. I know you've been doing the work. I see you a lot out there. I know how much hard work you do. I hope our listening artists, if you know someone that lives in that area, and we're going to go over that area again, to make sure that you get in touch with Antoine Wells. He's the only person that's on there knocking on your door, doing the best to say what we can do to have preservation for a lot of our residents that have been abandoned homes that should be up to standard as homes in other areas. It took Habitat to send a person on that would put in the work. I've known Antoine work for a long time. His body work is tremendous. I don't think if anyone else they could have put in a better situation to help with our homeowner situation with roof and windows and all that. This is not his first go around. And Antoine helped with a weatherization program from years ago that went very well to help a lot of families. So definitely have that. Antoine, one more time, give me that border of where you have to live at to get right now if I want to apply.
From 9th Avenue South to 26th Avenue South, from 19th Street to 25th Street South.
Wow, fantastic. Hey, you heard it. Hey, Antoine, is a number they can reach you at.
The number that I can reach at is, my name again is Antoine Wells, 727-366-8115. And you can also see me here at the office, 833 22nd Street South. Another thing I would like to add, if I may,
Sure.
is that one of the things that Habitat requires is the sweat equity. What sweat equity is your participation in the repairs of the home, which you can participate in yourself as a homeowner, family members, friends, as well as people in the community. Habitat is known for having volunteers with their new home builds, and a lot of times what we use is businesses and corporations that come in and help with those new home builds. Most of the time there are people who donate money to the organization. But what I'm encouraging is that the neighbors of the community partner with the homeowners and help their homeowners build and rebuild, preserve the homes that they're in. I think it's very unfortunate that corporations and businesses have to shut down or take their weekend to come in our area and help our neighbors and our family members when we're quite able to do it ourselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, that's right. That's tremendous information. Man, that's why I cannot tell you so much what this program should be able to do to the, hey, everything they're thinking about expanding it to any other areas in the hardest hit areas.
I'm glad you mentioned that. That's another thing I'd like to touch on. The one of the goals, well, the goal for this program is to make it work here in St. Pete Midtown,
Okay.
so we can expand to other areas.
So we're kind of like a pilot area?
This is a pilot area. Yes, it
Okay.
is. So we know that Charles Park, Bartlett Park, Wildwood, all those other communities really need the same help,
Absolutely.
just as much as we do here in St. Pete Midtown. And I mean, as far as Greenwood, I mean, there are other cities and counties, neighboring cities that need the same repair assistance as well.
Man. I mean, I really hope the longevity of this program, I see the work you do, I see the people that's in need of your work, and those are things that we need. These are information I think we need to get out to them. Again, before we wrap up our today's segment, again, how can they reach you again, Antoine, for our listeners?
727-366-8115.
And again, you can reach them again at our office here, located at 833 22nd Street South. Antoine is here every day. He also has a secretary, so if he's not here, definitely leave your name, information. He will definitely be in contact with you. Antoine, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you coming on today's show, and we definitely want to hold you back, have you back, to go over what's else Habitat doing in other areas they're expanding in. So I cannot thank you again for coming on the show today. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. Hey, you're tuning in again to your Hardest Hit Radio show. This is your host, Toriano Parker, along with One Love Magazine, our best super producer, Jabbar Edmonds, behind the scenes. That brother's good back there.
Yes,
and hey, we got to give some of our local sponsors on the corridor. Gallery 909, Cafe Creole, some of the best gumbo jambalaya in town. Actually, I ate there yesterday. So I just came fresh out of there. And along with Sylvia's Soul Food Restaurant. Come out and see that. Come on to Deuces. If you haven't been in a while, come and see it. And don't forget the Dr. Carter G. Wilson Museum. Hey, come and look at our art. Come and look at our history. I'm again your host, Toriano Parker. I will see you after the commercial break. Thank you. Hitting Radio. I'm again your host, Toriano Parker, along with our executive super producer, brother Jabbar Edmonds. One Love Magazine, you guys got to give that brother a call. He can take care of everything. Hey, this is our third segment. This is called the Rundown segment. Normally we have our sports that runs in this segment, but that part is running a little late this week, so we hope we're going to catch him up on social network. Hey, a lot of things going to happen this week. Number one, NAACP hosted a candidate forum at Enoch Davis Center on Tuesday. Did very well. If you didn't know a lot about the candidates, that date was night with Monday anyway, If you didn't know a lot about the candidates, you should. It was very well. District 7 was represented, District 5. Unfortunately, District 1 couldn't make it. I think maybe they got caught up in traffic or something, so. But I do like Charlie Gerdes in that race, so hey, if you had to put a favorite. I think some of the candidates did very well. The biggest thing, no matter who you're thinking about voting for, the key important is election is Tuesday. If you have an early vote or with your ballot, please get out and vote. Let's break this trend of saying our area is such a low voting area. Let's show these. Y'all watched the Republican debate last night. They counting us to sit home this year. Let's start now. Hey, how about this Tuesday? Let's show them what they need to prepare for next year and the next year's presidential race. So next November, they'll be sitting home after Super Tuesday saying, why do we underestimate that group of individuals? So that's about our election wrap-up. You really need to make sure you get out on Tuesday. I don't care. If you need a ride, hey, give a studio. Hey, me and Brother Jabbar Edmonds, we know some people. Give him a call. Hey, just don't sit at home and let Tuesday go by. Hey, it's something that it can't just have something for everybody, and we definitely, hopefully, everyone can take advantage of that. A lot of stuff has happened this week where We're looking at different monies that the city has to spend and so forth. Hey, right now the city is looking to work with some communities. There's some things that was once said that was going to go one way, but our administration is going to bring our community in and is going to really do some things to help us out. So we want to work with our city on some things that are going to help uplift our communities. No longer keep these struggles and keep the fine line that divide one area from the other because of economic and poverty and all that other stuff. We're going to change all that. So we want you definitely keep in touch with your city government. Hit a city government meeting up. How about city halls for all of us? Don't sit home. Come on, find out what's going on in your neighborhood. You want some changes? Let's get involved. Don't sit home. Don't let that up. We have a lot of events coming up next month. As you see, our host earlier today, actually that was my mother. For some of you didn't know, but she has a tremendous, great Thanksgiving giveaway next month at P-Tech. Please get out to that. That was excellent. We have market material at our office. If you want to know a family that may be in need, contact her. She has been in this work for a long time. Great body of work that she has done, feeding so many people. Also, we have one that's going to be at right across the street from Sylvia's on November the 22nd. Just in case you want to know, November 22nd is not a misprint. That is a Sunday, right across the street from Sylvia's. So if you came home from church or you came from whatever, if you missed us last year, there's horses, rides, games, giveaways, entertainment there. Please come out. You know a family in need? Please come out. It's more about even giving the turkey away. It's just about, hey, the event that is some people that care for you more than you think. That'll be November 22nd. You stay tuned for any other event. If you want to advertise on this show or you want to be a guest on the show, please get in touch with our super producer, Jabbar Edmonds. He can book a time. He can film your event. He can make your flyers. He can do any. Matter of fact, just ask him anything. Not let me tell you all the service. Just ask him anything. I'm sure if he can't, he's somebody else you know. I'm your host again, Toriana Parker. This is your Thursday night wrap up. This is Tori. We're on the Deuces. To please come down and support our businesses. Gallery 909. We have Cafe Corral, Mr. and Mrs. Bravo, who worked so hard. Lorraine's best seafood you have on this corridor. And she has some real nice hamburgers too. Anthony hooked me up with that. And you got the historic Sylvia's Soul Food Restaurant down on 9th Avenue, on 22nd Street. Please come down and visit all these businesses. They need your support. 22nd needs your support, and this city needs your support. I'm your host, Toriana Parker. This is your show, Hard Hitting Radio. We will see you next Thursday on the Deuces. Thank you.
All right.
That's it.
Hold on, one more.
Great.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.